Gen V Season 2, Episode 7, it just came out. We have one more week of Gen V, and then it's done. Then it's done. And honestly, this is probably the final season. Probably. More than likely. Phil.
I'm very sad.
I want to review the episode. But
yes,
I do need to make something very clear. Let's get full spoilers. I'm going to spoil the episode because I need to break something up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys keep up with our social medias, you might have known that I made a theory that a bunch of you claimed I had stolen. Now here's the thing. I'm looking right at you. Maybe I did. But more than likely I didn't. Because this is why. I haven't been on social media. I am actually not really on social media. Sure, I dabble on Twitter on my computer, but no one talks about Gen V. I literally don't know anything. I don't know anything. When episodes come out, I don't even see people talk about it, guys. And I know you guys probably don't believe me. Hey, and here's the thing is you don't have to. All that matters is I hit it on another theory. And maybe it was obvious, but I hit on it regardless. And some of you, the positive ones, seem to be very into it. And you were like, hey, that's a good theory. That's all I'm asking for, my guy. Look, the point of my theories aren't to be like, yep, I came up with this and only me. The point of them is to spark conversation. That's it. That's it. All right? But I do have to fill my ego for a second because I was right, baby. Oh, yeah. I killed it. I know. I killed it.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I got it right. So I was right. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Phil, what did you think about Season 2, Episode 7?
Bro, this is what I've been waiting for. That's why I was a little quiet on Episode 6. Because I was like, I feel like this is just going to be set up. I feel like, or Episode 5 and 6 when we were talking about it, I was like, I think something greater is coming. I think it is. And here it is. Here it is, bro. Episode 7 was so good, bro. Episode 7 low-key gave me chills. Because I cannot wait for Episode 8. I don't know what's going to happen. But I have a feeling it's going to be pretty bad. I think it's going to be worse than Homelander showing up in Season 1. Way worse. Like, way worse. Just put it out there. This episode for me. I just want to put a rating because I loved it. This was a 9 out of 10 to me. This was 9 out of 10.
It was a great episode.
I'm saving 10 out of 10 for 8 because I know it's going to go nuts.
You think the finale is going to be a banger?
I'm not trying to talk about cameos or anything. I just think that what's going to happen with you-know-who being there, and I'll say it in a second, and what he did to end the episode is really just going to, well, it's not just going to be scary. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be, like, terrible. And there's going to be some characters I'm going to get mad at. I'm already mad at a couple. We're going to get into it soon. But 9 out of 10 episode. Soon to be 10 out of 10 for episode 8. I know it's going to be good.
Yeah. I agree. This episode was great. This show has really turned for me where I felt like the beginning of the season was a little rocky. I think they had to recover from a lot of the stuff that's just been going on in The Boys. Obviously, the tragedy of Transportoma. There's just a lot of stuff going on with the show coming into it. And I think it really picked up and it found its stride. And the way they have honored him in this season has been so good. Very well done and very respectful and tasteful. And I admire that so much. But the writing is just firing on all cylinders. Weirdly enough, I think it might be, I don't want to say that. Maybe it you could argue it's better than season 4 of The Boys. I don't know. I think season 4 of The Boys had a lot of rocky stuff. And I think this season has just kind of been like pretty like it's picked up and it's just been building and building and building. And now we're getting to a point where I'm like, dude, I literally can't wait for the next episode. And I think we're seated for a banger. And I think this show has like solidified its importance and its relevance to the Boys universe. Cause I went into it thinking like, I don't really understand why we're doing this still. And I'm coming out of it being like, okay, no, I understand why we're doing this still. It's so good. And there seems like there's stories that can be told, but yeah, it's just so good. I'm loving it.
So now, do we want to get into spoilers?
Yeah, let's fully talk about it.
Let's piece the episode down just a little bit. Let's go with the start of it. So we left off on episode 6 with Marie and Kate leaving.
Yep.
We didn't know where they were going to go, but we all knew something crazy was going to happen. And some stuff kind of did. Some crazy stuff did happen. Let's start with the biggest news. Marie can heal soups. What the heck? What? Bro. Alright. I know her power in season 1, I was already like, wow, like you a bloodbender. You are you trying to make fun of Avatar: The Last Airbender real quick? Are you trying to? No. This is a cool power. But the fact that she can restore and heal people
It's
of
insane.
whatever, bro. I understand it now. I really understand it now. Like she is probably is more powerful than Homelander. She probably is. That is a unique power to have. That is a useful power to have. And the fact that she can weaponize it too. Oh my goodness. I do you think that she now is the most powerful superhero in the boys
Yeah,
universe?
for
Mm-hmm.
sure. That's not even
Mm-hmm.
a question. I think she most definitely is. Oh, hold up. My face is bleeding. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you okay?
Brief intermission. No, I just cut
No
myself while
problem.
shaving.
No, all good. All right, just a little intermission, real quick, guys. Maybe I'll entertain you guys real quick. But yeah, like Marie having that type of power is nuts. Like it's very I didn't expect it because, with her being able to control blood, it's nuts. But her being able to heal people is a whole new like tier of incredible. Like a whole new tier of just like I maybe it's only because I didn't expect her to be more powerful than Homelander or what's his name? Billy or anybody else like that. Because I was thinking she was gonna have something like really useful. But the fact that she can heal soups and weaponize what she's doing,
We're
hands
probably
down.
gonna cut that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Well,
I
just
was
because I
just
was
speaking.
gone. Just because I was
Yeah, I was
gone.
just speaking.
Okay. Hold on. That's awkward. Okay.
No, it's not.
And we're back. Sorry. I cut myself while shaving before we started filming, and
Mm.
I thought I controlled the bleeding, but kind of funny when you start talking about Marie and my itch start my face. So yeah, if you see me do
Bro, it's
this,
a sign.
it's because I'm wiping. So
It's a sign,
it's a
bro.
sign. It's a sign. We're back though. Anyways, let's keep talking about Gen V season 2, episode
Mm.
7. Phil. Yes, I do think Marie is the most powerful soup. I think that's not even a question. I don't think I've seen anyone to like the same power as her, like anywhere
Mm.
close. Even like uh, freaking Veronica.
Oh yeah,
But
the one who could pop heads.
yes, she has the exact same or similar power as her, and she still was never able to do what Marie can do. So
Yes,
yeah, I think she's 100% the most powerful soup.
bro. I'm mind blown and I'm so excited. But also, even though that great power was shown to us, what the heck, Marie? What the heck? Like, before we get into that whole thing, I just want to say, the Cipher fight in the arena when he was controlling all those soups
Was
and making them
awesome.
like, bro, that was such a good fight. Such a good fight. Such a good like way of showing how powerful he can be. And I like how whenever he did have one of whether it was Connor, whether it was my bad, I'm messing up on names. Whether it was Connor, whether it was Jordan, whether it was the new guy who came in, like they would all be like, wait, it's me. Then boom, wait, no, it's me. Like chill out. And then polarity, same thing. But here comes Marie, and I know, like I just went on a rave saying she has a really good power. And that it's unbelievable how powerful she is. But she made a lot of really dumb choices in this episode. Starting with her, I'm just gonna say bloodbending her friends and
Yeah.
trying to force Kate to do exactly what she was afraid of her doing was kind of like, what the heck? Like, didn't you just tell her not to use her power on your friends? And I know you're trying to protect them, but at the same time, like, get your head in the game. The second thing she does, she goes down and heals a person. You want to tell them what person she healed?
All right, guys. All I'm saying is I'm the single greatest theorist ever, and she heals Thomas Goodolkin like completely. And okay,
Mm-hmm.
look, it's definitely a stupid decision in hindsight because we know
Mm-hmm.
what happens. But they
Yeah.
really thought Cypher was, or as his name ends up becoming Doug, they really
Mm-hmm.
thought Doug was the villain. They didn't know. They thought Thomas Godolkin was gonna be what helped them, and unfortunately, it just like ended up not being the case. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, really unfortunate for her. But dude, I think it's such an interesting place for the story to go, and I can't wait to see how
Oh
it
yeah.
goes because that episode ends on a really scary A
Yes.
very like very scary note. I think killing
Yes.
the guy was really funny, or not funny. Really, that guy was funny. Killing him was
Yeah.
unfortunate. But when he's just walking into the field of all the soups, and it's like, oh, you know exactly what he's about to go do. It was
Yes.
really good, and it was better than any cameo they could have done would
Mm-hmm.
have been. Like, sure, like obviously seeing Homelander at the end of the first season was like, oh, dude, we're scared of him because we know him. But way to
Mm-hmm.
do a great job of building out like a genuinely scary villain by
Yes.
only having him literally, like realistically, only him being in one scene.
Yeah.
But it's everything that he did to Doug, or like him
Mm-hmm.
being Cypher, and all of that was freaking like that build up for him. You know, like we have that like understanding of who he is without even really seeing him, and I just think that's
Yes.
awesome.
Can we also talk about the voice pattern? Like we could instantly recognize that it was Godolkin when he was talking more. Like Cipher, because we could tell the difference of Doug and Cipher. Let's be for real.
Yeah,
Right when we saw it was Doug, and he's like, no, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. His voice was different. His voice changed, obviously. And then right when you're getting the scene of Godolkin waking up and feeling himself going like the pain's gone, you can hear that voice like change in
creep
him. And I
in.
was
Yeah,
like, that is really nice that they kept that there, where it wasn't just a random like this actor. Like he, I love how they kept that where it's like, oh, that's the proof that Godolkin was controlling
yeah.
Doug, or Cipher was controlling Doug, and then we hear Godolkin speak, and we're like, okay, that's Cipher, that's Godolkin. Godolkin was Cipher, but that was just a really cool touch, and I like that. But
Yeah.
like you, when that scene happened, when he's asking him, "What's your power?" and he just goes, "Yeah, my feet turn into hands." Like, and then he's like, "That's such a terrible power." And then all of a sudden, the dude just gets up, and then I was like, "Whoa." Whoa. And then just like you, when he's walking into that field, I thought stuff was going to happen at the end of the episode towards and it was going to end, where you just see these kids like doing some stuff to kill themselves or something,
Yeah, I
like on
thought
their
so
own.
too.
But the fact that they kept it where it's like, oh no, he's just in the university, you don't know where he is, you don't know what he's going to do. And the fact that he can take over soups like that, nuts. I'm
Yeah, I think.
just, my bad.
Oh, me. Okay, sorry. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna get a really cool fight scene in the next episode. Like, I have a feeling
Yes.
it's gonna be a really gas fight. Or you know what I can see happening is I can see like him using the whole school to fight them before he starts like
Yes.
he's just like throwing kids at them, and they're gonna have to freaking like really just murder them. I think you're gonna get a really cool fight, and I'm actually really excited to see it. I was gonna ask you, do you think that this team of kids, the Gen V team, do you think
Mm.
they'll be like main characters in the boys, or do you think we kind of will just see Marie?
Bro, this just reignited my excitement for The Boys season 5 because I didn't like, we're watching it, we're trying to figure out what's going to happen. Obviously, I was excited for Gen V season 2, but the fact now that Godolkin is a new villain introduced, while Homelander is also a villain who's controlling the United States of the world with soups, I'm just so curious on how they can end this because just like
Yeah.
you when you were talking the last time, so many avenues they can go. With this too, so many avenues. I don't know if Godolkin's gonna be with Homelander or against him. He's probably gonna be with him because
No,
he.
I don't think so. I think against.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like
How come?
fairly confident that he's gonna use. Look. He's working with Sage, right?
Mhm,
Like Sage wasn't working with. She was working with Homelander, but she wasn't
mhm,
working with him. She's trying to
mhm.
control him in the same way that's like Thomas Godolkin's whole plan.
Yeah,
So I think maybe on the surface we could see him work with Homelander, but really
mhm.
he's going for his own motive, and he's gonna turn on Homelander.
That's probably true, but I don't know. I just can. Maybe it's just that I can see both avenues because I can see the fact that he's so on like what's it called, like so on
Power.
like soups are amazing, like soups need to be on top, and like seeing Homelander I could see him just like either making somehow Homelander be his right hand man or Homelander and him like teaming up. I could see it.
I think the difference though is he's obsessed with making the like godlike soups, and that
Hmm.
only being the thing. So he's gonna eradicate all of the lower like soups.
Yeah.
Homelander likes having the lower worst soups so that he can control them. You know?
Hmm.
Because Thomas Godolkin can control anyone. Homelander
Yeah.
needs to control people by fear. That's all he has, right? So
Hmm.
Thomas Godolkin, I think if Thomas Godolkin's gonna go actively like murdering Soups, I think that would
Mhm.
actually affect Homelander. I think Homelander would be
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy is more powerful than me. I need to step to him.
Oh,
You know?
but also he's murdering Soups. So would that anger Homelander because he's like pro like Soups are like the greatest people on top,
Yeah, but he's
and like if,
murdering them.
yeah, that's what I mean. Or
Yeah, like
but like, oh my bad.
like obviously Homelander's whole like thing is Soups lives matter. This guy's
Mhm.
actively murdering a bunch of Soups. So
Yeah,
if like Homelander wants to rule a nation that's completely run by Soups, but he's in charge, he's not gonna want the only super powered Soups. Thomas Godolkin is in like direct competitor to Homelander. He's arguably stronger than Homelander. So why would Homelander like him? You know?
that makes sense. That makes sense. So
Yeah.
you feel like he's gonna be a third party that comes in and just has like a whole team of just like these super bad Soups.
Yeah, I think you have I think you have Stan Edgar. You have what he's
Yeah.
doing. You have
Mhm.
Thomas Godolkin. You have Homelander. Those are the three. Those are the three.
Got it.
Oh, and Butcher. But Butcher is like kind of in his own subset because Butcher's just trying to kill Homelander.
He's like a little finger right here.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly. Like
little
he's
finger.
not necessarily a villain per se. He's not doing it to like control the world, but
Mhm.
he's a bad guy and he's trying to get
Yeah.
Homelander. You know, he'll stop at nothing to kill Homelander. So like
Yeah.
maybe what could happen is Butcher and Thomas Godolkin could work together. Could be that. Or it could be Butcher
Oh.
and Stan Edgar team up. It could be one of those things.
I can see because I like what you said that he's obsessed with power. I could see him and you said Stan Edgar. Yeah, I could see them teaming up and then
Yeah.
turning into a new bad. But then now
I
I'm
could also
trying
see
to
that, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out like the whole Homelander side now because then would that mean we'd have three teams going at each other?
Yeah, for sure. Look, I think about it like this.
Avengers Doomsday? I'm just kidding. I'm playing.
Like I don't think if Edgar teams up with Thomas Godolkin, I don't think the Gen V team will be like with him. I think they'll definitely leave. Thomas Godolkin is definitely not dying. And I also think some of the students are dying. Like I think some of Gen V Kate's dying for sure. Kate is 100% dying.
I could see it.
Kate's probably going to die. I think Annabeth could die too. I think
I
her
hope so.
I think her power is too not I think it's too overpowered and it'd be way too much of like a plot contention where it's like, well, how did she not see that? How did she not see that? So I think you kill her off for sure. I think
Well,
those two are guaranteed dead.
That leads to my next question too.
Yeah.
Do you think that Godolkin could brainwash Marie in the most sick way possible to have Marie team up with him?
Maybe.
It's just
That'd
a
be
question.
cool. See, that'd be a cool ending of her becoming Godolkin's like right-hand person and
Yes.
murdering all of Gen V. But the other conversation is Polarity, who's by the way been shining this season. Polarity is awesome. But Polarity can actively like counteract his power. So he's going to go after Polarity for sure. So I can also
Yeah.
see Polarity dying. I think if Polarity dies before Marie gets brainwashed the first time, then yes, I think the season ends with Marie being with Godolkin. But if she gets controlled, say, and then Polarity breaks that, then that would be like Marie stepping in and then not murdering, but like beating him up enough for him to like, oh, I can't use my power anymore, and then he's gonna go away, you know.
Oh man, I just
So many interesting avenues. Like this is
that's
great.
what I'm saying. Like, bro, I was just about to say that. I'm like, this is good writing. This is
This
good.
is, yeah.
Like, this is good strategy of how to get people interested. Because once again, Gen V season 2. Obviously, I'm still letting you guys know. I was very excited, but the fact that we can go here and go, this character can go this way, this character can go that way. What about this character from this season? Wait, no, like whoa, that's insane. Like I love that, and I
It's
think
like
that's
what I wanted from the Marvel shows.
yes,
Like,
that's
they're not
exactly what I
doing
wanted
that
from
at
the Marvel
all.
shows.
Yeah.
They aren't. It's just a straightforward story, and you decide if it's decent or bad. That's
It's like
pretty
these
much
are two different products, but they both like work together. Like it's cohesive,
Yes.
you know. Like where you can watch Gen V and be fine,
Mhm.
or you can not watch the show at all, and I think you could understand all of the boys literally 100% perfectly fine. But
Yes.
Gen V adds so much to the story that I think it's just really good watch, and it stands on its own as like, oh, here are characters to love and get connected with that are gonna be interesting, have cool powers, and that are genuinely
Yeah.
like pretty well written for the most part.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say that for like season 1 and 2 of Gen V, really really good. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely I want to put it up there as like top tier superhero TV show.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Like besides Peacemaker, what other show would you put up there with it? Because I would go Peacemaker and Gen V as like up there right now.
I think it's like we're talking like the best of the best like superhero television. I think
Mm-hmm.
Invincible. I think Daredevil. I'm trying to think what else. X Men '97. Um,
Yes.
I think Spectacular Spider-Man. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's definitely like top tier superhero stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
like Gen V is solidifying its place up there. And I think it's
Yeah.
arguably better than like some of the boys. Like I think the first two seasons are better than the first and the fourth season of the boys. Like if we're ranking these things, like Gen V is great. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good. And I think the boys season 1 is pretty good. But
Mm-hmm.
I think the second season, the third season is where it shines. The fourth season kind of loses itself a bit, but season 2 of Gen V is doing a really good job of bringing it back and like making me actually very excited for season 5 of The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, like I'm excited, bro. I'm very excited for what's gonna happen in episode 8.